Hello, welcome to the Just Rewind podcast, where we bring context to culture. I'm your host, Kobe Taylor. In this show, we'll explore what it is to be a creator and bring new ideas what it means to be an artist. We also hope to create connections and the opportunity to learn something new within our society. So sit back, relax, and just rewind.
Yeah, we're going to start it up now. All right.
Welcome to the Just Rewind podcast. We
What's
bring
up, y'all?
context to culture. We got my nigga Blak Jon. You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
Having the conversation. You know, nigga been working. How you been, bro?
Blessed. Like I say, it feel good. And it's one of them years. I feel like everybody elevating, though.
I kind of feel like
I just feel, I'm looking, I'm to the motherfuckers that's working. I'm seeing it, bro. Like, I'm seeing it with you. Like, when you pop up, when y'all pop up with new guests and, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, oh, okay. I ain't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, normally you would tell, oh, I'm about to do this. But it's just like, nah, you just starting to pop up with new shit. I'm just over here like, man, bro, working.
Man, that's all we can do, man. Like, I don't know. It's gonna have to be something.
Right.
It's gonna get better.
You can only talk for so long before, like, you gotta have results.
And I gotta apologize because, like, I swore I'd be more on it, but man, I've been moving and shit. So, man, I'm as far as like the podcast and all that shit, man.
You get your mans, man. He talk like motherfuckers ain't been working or some shit.
Man, I'm just saying we can always work
on
better.
His grind too.
I can be more efficient. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man. But hey, listen here. One thing about life. You know what I'm saying? Life gonna do what it's supposed to do. So
Yeah. I feel I'm like
yeah,
that.
like, man, bro, you human.
Yeah,
Shit gonna come your way, but you doing what you supposed to be doing.
As
So
long as you got a plan, I mean, I guess
yeah,
your goal.
Like, you can't take nothing from it.
Nah,
everybody's watching.
No, I just hold myself accountable. You know what I'm saying? I think we all do that, and there's a certain type of level you have to be at. But man, cause I got you know what I'm saying. I look at you, you know what I'm saying, and who you work with. You know what I'm saying? And my people that I work with,
Right.
Everybody's working. People saying like, I'm sitting down for a bit to focus on this because I gotta get this going. And so, man, I shout out all of my people out here working hard and trying to get something going for the next step in your life. But man, how was last night? Tell people about it, or I guess when y'all see about last week. But how'd it go?
Well, it was YTB Fats came to the city.
Shout out.
Big shout out to my brother Blak.
Shout out.
Blak Nation. My bro, Big Mike, Free Brinks. But most definitely brought the city out, and it was a good time. And the best thing about that situation and that event, bro, wasn't no problems, wasn't no fights, that was the beauty of it.
Mm-hmm.
When you can bring the city together, and it wasn't no bullshit. Like,
Can we talk about that though? Because
like,
it can just keep
we
that
all
going.
we all know,
Yeah.
like coming from this shit, man. That's my cousin, bro. I can't even pick up. But one thing about people be sleeping on the city as far as like the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
The smoke here is real.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it is what it is, but like it feels good to actually go into an environment and actually have a good time, and then you can, when you leave, it's like you made it home. Because when things is going on, or if you tied into some shit, however it is, but like the whole purpose is to go have a good time and make it home. But our era, or when I can only speak on me. Like a lot of motherfuckers wasn't, it was a whole lot of shit going on. Cause we all know that a fight in the club is only gonna escalate outside.
Yeah.
So somebody ain't gonna. I look at it like somebody ain't gonna make it.
Yep.
It happens in, but when we get out, then then that's just what it is. But just to actually have a good time, that's beautiful for the city. You know, like especially with my brother, because you know it's the name, right? So now you come to a gathering, it's just all like, oh, this is what's going on. Well, I'm gonna go to that because ain't no bullshit.
Right.
Not to say anything can't happen.
Right.
But most definitely was on, like, it was just, you had a good time, and everybody that was there had a good time. Seriously, it was fun, man.
It's always a motivator to show back up, especially
you'll go back.
You'll go back. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, it wasn't no, like, you'll go back. So
100%.
I think that's something that the city's missing. So shout out to y'all.
Yeah,
Like,
so shout out to y'all. Yeah, baby.
oh yeah, we about to turn this motherfucker upside down,
man,
we about to turn this motherfucker upside
the
down.
city needs it. So man.
We most definitely gonna make it happen. We making it happen. It's not even like that's what it is.
Because also I like that because also just kind of proving the fact that we all just want to be able to just do our stuff in peace and just chill and have a good time. Like
people are getting old enough; they tired of that shit lame. It's lame, bro.
It is.
I don't know if it's me because I'm old, but it's always been lame to me.
Yeah, facts.
You know, like it ain't about no money. If it ain't about no but it's just lame, bro. Like,
and you even make more money when people are having a good time.
I think it's a logical man. You understand that I understand defending yourself. I understand that there will be violence at some point, but at a certain point, when there's always violence,
like
you take away from the vibe of everything. What's the point? Like,
Exactly.
you gotta take that shit somewhere else.
We can control the situation.
And all this violence, and guess who ain't gonna come out if it's always violence? The women.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Right.
They don't want to come out.
Right.
You know, because
why would you want to be around that? What it is?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
They trying to have a good time and turn up and shit, but they got to worry about
their
ass getting grazed by a bullet that ain't meant for them.
Yeah.
Whole cheek getting told the fuck off. Nah, for real, it happens.
It happens and it do happen, you know?
It happens. It didn't happen. Like,
with like
this
somebody who
woman
wasn't
ain't
even
got
involved
nothing
with.
to do with whatever
Nothing.
the fuck going on.
They just got the strap.
But that bullet got her in the ass.
Or a fight break out because you were the wrong crowd, but now people associating you with him, and now you're getting your ass beat because you were with him. You know, you had
that type of shit. So, like I said, it is what it is. But that was probably when I, obviously I just stay aware of things. I was like, man, like that. It was a good turnout because everybody came in, everybody got out, and there wasn't no bullshit.
I think that is something I think needs to continue in the Minneapolis because there is no nightlife without hip hop culture in Minneapolis.
Right.
Let's be real. So that needs to happen. That's gonna bring other people who, all right, I see the money in that. Let's bring another venue for people to perform, work, whatever they want to do, throw an event at. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's getting better though. I think it's getting better for all that shit.
Yeah.
In a lens, right?
Yeah.
From that standpoint.
I want the city to, like when we was younger, them cream days, and like when it was just all like, it took everybody, like you couldn't get in if you like. I want that vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But obviously, like
as adults.
Exactly.
Like,
but we gonna make it
I
happen.
think most people
I feel like if they want it.
Yeah.
It's there, but somebody has to create it.
I think that, and I think it takes the people who go to the event to stand on it too. Like, no, this is a good event. Let your people know about it. Show up to it. You know what I'm saying? So,
I want that. I'm bringing that back when it was cream and karma.
I don't think the kids, even anybody younger than us, don't know.
They wouldn't understand, but they gonna feel the energy because we bringing it back.
It was classy. It was fun.
Man.
It was just fun. Maybe not.
Man, I'm talking about fun, bro.
Yeah.
Like I just remember being a kid. Like I'm talking about when the club opened at 10, but the line was already long there because people was coming in at like 9 o'clock, dressed up. And the thing is, I was just talking to my cousin about this. The dress code was so strict back then to the point where it was kind of like when you got to the bouncer and he'll look at you, He'll look at you up and down.
There's no sense.
Niggas gotta make sure. Hey, look, niggas gotta make sure they pants was up. It was all kind of shit. You know
had
what I'm
to
saying?
bring extra pants sometimes. If you like
extra shoes, different kind of shoes.
Different kind of shoes, like color, hat, all that shit.
I mean, back in the day when we were in high school, there was Myth. Dress code there. Like, it was a big ass club. You know what I'm saying? They don't have, there's no more club date. Like, I think we were at the end of the club.
But that's what I'm saying though. The whole purpose is just to bring it.
So do you think like the dress code like actually helped out the scene? And then
no, I think dress.
I feel like
in certain aspects.
Yeah, dress code. But if you like if it's a video, something's going on, right? Yeah. And you know everybody's in there. You have to like they were so strict. You know it's a whole lot. It's gonna be fun once you get in. Yeah. But you had to be on point. See, now I feel like they just letting whatever in for $1. That's true. But if you just be strict and be all like, you can't have that, but you have a whole lot going on up there, people gonna act right.
What's the balance? I think that because also the dress code shit. Like I used to go to some places and because I had a jersey on or some type of shit. If that wasn't the fashion of that time, I couldn't get in. So like, what's the balance of that? You think?
But but before
because I agree with you should have the dress code.
Because also to add on it, it's like the way I looked at like the dress codes, or even just like about bouncers controlling who gets in and out. Right. It's like the owner's curating a specific kind of vibe.
Yeah,
look
exactly.
Place,
Look, you gotta look at it like this, right?
I agree with you.
You gotta look at it like this. When we go out, okay, everybody's socializing. When we get ourselves together, what we going to do? We want to go find some females. They want to get together and go vibe with some niggas. Yeah. But the thing is, though, we all know that when we go out, the females root. Like, if you got some good-looking women up in there, niggas want to be up in that bitch.
Yeah. Niggas show up.
It's the females. They get in free, they bad, regardless on what it is. Like, man, they up in there like this bitch lit. Yeah. We going like, men's going where the females at. Yeah. So, but at the same time, though, you got to make sure shit is safe.
So you have to
They don't have no bullshit going on. They ain't out there bang. They ain't doing none of that shit. They just want to be litty. They want to take their pictures. They want to stand on the table. However whoever they want to fuck with is who they want to fuck with. But at the same time, though, you gotta
have like a respectable crowd. Yeah.
So you gotta structure it to a point where like, all right, well, in order for the city to come out, you want to have the women. Yo. When you got women, trust me, niggas up in that bitch. Well, okay, well, shit, we got to make this shit exclusive. Dress code, we gotta make it to the point where everybody walk in this bitch. You ain't gonna want to do nothing but have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, regardless. Like we're already getting this bitch.
When we look at clubs, the whole thing about clubs is just socializing. Yeah. That's all it is. People want to come in. You want to listen to some good music. You want to be able to.
Do you feel we should have clubs that are for our age of people? I think. Because how you feel, I think a lot of people would feel the same way if you knew it ain't no bullshit. You get so much, like, you know what I'm saying? I think some people have a stereotype of every kind of situation, right? Black, white, no matter what you is, right? You're going to think Minneapolis downtown. At this point in time, I think in Minnesota. How do you bring that back? Because, like, some people need to get over that shit, I feel. But, like, if you had people like our age going to these events, it'd be a good vibe altogether. Because we ain't on that bullshit. You're 30 and up. You ain't on no shit anyways. Right. And the youngest ain't really... The youngest actually trying to step out to our events won't be on that shit either. But how do you bring that here? Does that make sense? Am I asking a dumb question?
No, you're not actually, because outside of America, like in Europe and even in like Kenya, like they have clubs which are like 27 plus.
Yeah, and that's specifically like 25 and
like
up.
A grown and sexy.
Yeah. Because that's our age now. Is
yeah, we grown and sexy.
Yeah, we ain't.
Like, it ain't no bullshit.
We trying to spend a lot of money,
but I'm not trying to be no trouble
and get the fuck back home.
Yeah,
right.
I got, yeah, as you said, like I made
so
my
you
money.
saying, do you want something like that, or are you talking about like
or
the younger
that,
crowd?
or how do you hit the middle of that? How do you say, okay, this is the vibe we're looking for? If you're 21, you can come in here, but don't bring that.
But
this is what you're gonna have to do.
The thing,
basically.
I feel like you can have a grown and sexy type of vibe, so the kids that are growing up, like when you hear about it, but when they walk in, they see how it's done, like what's going on. So you got to look at it like the kids, or at a young age, they gonna look up to maybe not even look up, but just like peep what's going on.
Yeah.
If we doing a grown and sexy type shit, like it's just like more like we ain't on no bullshit. When them kids come in there and they see it ain't no bullshit, they gonna take heed to this is what's going on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna want to be all like, nah, I want to be like, it might be a dude at a table, iced out, a lot of women. The kid that's looking like don't have it right now, but he looking like that's how it's supposed to be.
Like. Exactly.
That's how it's supposed to be. Even the girls or whatever, you know, everybody like. We all came in at that age when we was just young. It's general admission. Back in the day, you had big ass X's on your hands. You can't get no liquor.
Right.
But at the same time, though, you having fun.
Yeah.
Because this is, you know what I'm saying, this is what we at now. But you're looking at everybody that's on a different level. You don't see no bullshit. You're going to be all like, damn, that's how I want to be. When I walk in, I want to get a table. I want to be like that. You might look at a certain individual like, man, they balling over there. If you ain't heard about them in the streets, but like, this what they known for. So you can actually have a young, you know what I'm saying, the youngsters or whoever coming up, when they come into these environments, they more so like, man, this is how it's supposed to be.
That's the key right there.
That's you know what I'm saying. Like,
and there's a lot of youngsters. I feel like I taught a lot of young people who actually would want to go to an event like that, other than the bullshit they see their peers doing.
Right.
If they see what's going on, they see that's a move. All right, I want to know more. I want to peep game. That'd be a good vibe. I don't know how you would capture that, but that's a good.
No, it's happening right now. Like I say, we doing that shit. Like at the first, this is
say less.
The beginning. Like we just pushed, we tapped the button. We ain't pushed it yet. So yeah, like just keep watching. This was 24 is the beginning of the year. We ain't even out of January yet.
In January,
we ain't talking about the summer. We ain't talking about spring. But you see what the year. You see how the year started. So let's just watch what, you know what I'm saying, life brings us.
That's a wise way. Do you meditate, bro?
Yeah.
Or do you,
yeah. Well,
because I do that
now,
too.
Right now.
The different way of meditating, though.
Yeah, but I was when I was sitting down, most definitely it was a different, you know. But I'm on a different type of time. Yeah. But as of right now, yeah, I could say that.
Very thought out conversations when you say shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like what's the point of talking if it don't mean shit? Because I don't talk. Like if I know you, if I'm over there, like I talk, but I don't talk because it would, like they say, talk is cheap.
Yeah, facts. I'm laughing because I watched the. All right, I ain't gonna say this. Never mind. I watched Women Savage in the Shay Shay Room, and no offense to him, but it was like a lot of on God type shit. And it's like, I know he's an intelligent person, and that's the way he talks, and I don't think people understand. That's just how some people express themselves. Right. But like, it's still a deep conversation in the sense. But like, you don't, like, you know what I'm saying? You take a second back. You say what you want to say. It's thought out. Like, and I was like, I'm doing more of that. To meditating, I make sure, like, all right, make sure what you say means something, and not just talking to talk. I'm talking to talk right now, obviously, on my podcast. But you know what I'm saying? And I feel you have when you talk, you think about what you're saying more.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it like this. Before anybody say what they're going to say, they already thought about
how they're going to say it.
How they're going to say it.
You think so? Yeah. You think people think out what they're gonna say before they say it?
Yeah. You can't lash out and just say some shit. You already had that shit in your head what you was gonna say. I don't give a fuck how mad you is or however. Before that shit leaves your mouth,
you already had it in your thought.
You had it in your head.
Yeah. So if you walk, but it, like I don't know, I don't think I have an evil, like you know what I'm saying. So if I said something out of anger, it doesn't mean it. But you think that's
no, you saying it out of like that's you can get mad. You can get
that's
mad.
Some shit you already
right?
thought about. Yeah,
you can get mad.
Right.
Everybody gets mad, but you have the choice to say that shit if you want to or not.
Yeah.
True. And once that shit leave your mouth, that's just what the fuck it is. Because anything that leaves somebody's mouth, and if you say something to me, that's what it is. Yep. You want to know why? Because you had the chance to think about that shit before you said it. So I don't want to hear shit.
You shouldn't cut nobody.
That's why I don't tell me sorry. I don't like sorry. I don't say sorry at all. The fuck you sorry
because you're embarrassed about the action that you did.
But the thing is about the sorry is a crutch. Yeah. Because we all, like, in our society, you would say something, oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to hear that shit. You said it before, you thought about it before you said it.
Yeah.
What the fuck you, even if you was to bump into somebody, be like, oh, I'm sorry. You don't need to be sorry. It's just a little mistake, like, this shit happens. But don't tell me sorry. I can't stand sorry. I think we talk about this last time?
Mm-hmm. Not this way. No.
I don't like sorry. Don't tell me sorry. I tell people like, don't worry, I'll let them get it off. But you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, hey man, you ain't got to tell me sorry. Because what are you sorry for? Sometimes the shit that you do is not being even sorry. It's just maybe a mistake. Shit just happens. So what the fuck you telling me that shit?
You can't apologize for a mistake you're saying. Because a mistake
I guess at the same time,
that's a deep ass thing. You can apologize for you didn't mean to do that shit. Yeah. I never thought about it like that.
What the fuck are you sorry for? I can't stand sorry. Don't sorry me to death. Don't get me wrong, because like obviously we live in a world and I might, but in my head I just be all like, you don't need to be sorry. Yeah, because I tell you what, I ain't sorry for shit I say or what I do. I don't give a fuck.
Sometimes shit happens, my bad.
You're not asking for forgiveness, you're asking for like, you know what I'm saying, where I'm coming from.
So I don't give a fuck because if I said something to you, or because I already had it mapped out, I can say some shit that'll take it there. But
it's because you're like of who you are, or do you feel it's because you're becoming more wiser for who you are? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you at a certain age and you kind of know who you are, and it kind of grows into you. Because not everybody's like that, bro. Not everybody's like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I feel like it's in you because even when as a kid, like me growing up, right? Me not having much back then, like motherfuckers will just, they'll cap on you. They'll get the roast in your ass or whatever. And in my head, me not having none, whatever my situation was, in my head I'd be like, I know I could say this about this person, and it'll just shut their whole shit down. You know, the motherfucker just getting at you would be all like, but shit, your mama can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, tell them the truth, and it will fuck them up. Like, you over here making fun of me or whatever, but I can say some shit that's just that everybody know, but ain't nobody said nothing. So that's what I'm saying. Before you say something, you kind of know what you're doing. So I always just kept it like, you know what? If people was making fun of me, like they would like say some certain shit or whatever, I just held it in. But in my head, I'm like, man, I'm gonna show you one day. And the crazy thing is now, it's certain individuals just like, cause I used to be like, oh, you weird, you don't say nothing. I got that. Whether you believe, like, man, you don't never say nothing. Oh, weird. Like, I got that. But now it's like they looking at me and they are like, well, I see why. Like, it's like, not to say I was ahead of my time, but you was already thinking.
You're perception about me.
Yeah, exactly. So I just always just like, I don't say much, bro. Because people tell you, like, bro, you can learn a whole lot about people just off of what they saying, like, just the conversation.
Right, yeah. No.
But at the end of the day, just don't like when you put shit in the air. Like that's just what it is.
I think there's a push and pull with all that. Like, that's what I agree with what you're saying. But at the end of the day, like, if you're saying something, say it, but also say less. I think you know what I'm saying. You should listen more than you speak. People will tell them about them. People will tell you who they are just by their actions.
Yeah, I don't want to hear words. We can talk.
Yeah, are you?
That's the only way we can communicate.
Like I don't trust your words, but I watch your actions.
Well, we spoke on it, but the thing is though, a lot of motherfuckers they say talk is cheap. Well, we all know everybody want cheap shit.
Yeah.
So what they doing? If they want cheap shit, they just talking. We don't have time. We don't have time for me personally. Like I don't give a fuck what you told me you was gonna do this. We're doing it.
Yeah. Yep. And I'm here too. I don't know, bro. I think what we talked about before. I think we do non-negotiables in our head. If I'm saying I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be here. Like
okay,
I don't play around.
Like I say, before it comes out of my mouth, I've either done it.
Yeah.
It's about to happen.
Right.
Or I'm doing it.
Yeah. I don't.
So if I tell you, hey, I'm about to do this,
it's gonna happen.
You hear me? Yeah. I want to see results because a lot of motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, man, I'm about to do this. 4 months ago later, now they talking about you. They laughing at you. Man, this nigga said he was gonna do this, ain't stepped foot to did a damn thing.
But at the same time, like you gotta move on your own time too. Like, yeah, you said it, and I agree with what you're saying. If you don't do it, it's different.
Right.
But like, if you move on your own pace, and you said it, I hope you do it. I'm looking for you to do it.
I want you to do
Don't
it.
tell me about it.
I want you to win.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want you to win. I want to be the person like, hey, you told me about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like that. Yeah. I let people go and like, bro. That's why we talk all the time. Yeah. You had a plan, and you stuck to it, dog. Yeah. Like that right there.
I mean, yeah, you just know that's the most important thing. Like, but I guess like stay in your lane. If you got a plan, stick
stay
to
in your
it.
lane. I don't want nobody move me no type of way.
Know what you're doing, why you're doing it.
Yeah, but also do what you said you're gonna do. Don't go off of that shit. And that's who I deal with these days.
Well, shit ain't even these days. This shit been going on since we've been growing.
There's a reason why there's a saying, I'm a man on my word.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be
everybody full of shit, man. I don't
stand on it, man.
Give a fuck who you is. Like I don't give a fuck. Like motherfucker tell me shit. I just look at you and I don't get me wrong, cause I'm always wanting the individual to win. So if they telling me I'm gonna beg you, I'm gonna give you the energy to like I want to see it. And if I don't see it, it's just all like I'm still at least I brought myself to peace. Like, hey, look, at least I gave you the energy. Nah, if you ain't gonna take it and run with it, or whatever. It is what it is. But honestly, I don't give a fuck because I got my own shit. We all got our own shit.
And that's what I'm like. If I was.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? You can tell me something, but then the thing is, like, if you're not doing it, then I'm looking at I'm looking at your results.
And I also agree because you're the type of person though. If you actually fuck with somebody, you'd be like, hey man, what's up with the podcast?
Yeah.
What's good with the? I'm like, oh shit.
Because I care. Like, don't.
You didn't go hard on that, but be like, quick, like. What's going on with the podcast? But you right.
Yeah, like I don't want you. Like if I say I'm gonna do something, cause I'm gonna hold myself accountable with what I'm doing.
Exactly.
I don't want to just be talking to somebody and they just like because people want to believe, and everybody want to believe in something. Mm-hmm. Not everyone has that glow or that light to where it's like maybe they'll be on this level, but they actually know somebody that do. You get what I'm saying? So if you got somebody that has that light or whatever and they on their shit, I feel like, because it's all about building a team.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Nothing happens like any individual, I don't give a fuck who it is, has a team. Yeah. But everybody that looks was all like, he or she just always had that it. You don't know what the fuck that it is. But at the same time, though, slide that energy into that.
Yeah.
Like, slide it into it. Like, just tap into it. But don't be on no hating shit, none of that shit, and it'll grow.
You can build, because like you said, you nailed it there with the team, because like you don't gotta know everything, but if you know how to identify the right people who know how to do something, right. You can do some serious.
We all have a gift.
Yeah.
And also, as you grow in your success, be careful who you keep around you. Yeah. I'm been thinking about certain people I heard about the past 2 weeks, and you know what I'm saying. I don't. These academics, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold on, wait a second.
Niggas like that. No, I know that's the example. But niggas like this, keep your.
Hey, brother, hold on.
No.
Cut that shit.
Scratch the record right here. Okay,
I'm gonna tell you why, because you need to make sure you vet the people in your circle. If you someone who know you got that kind of opportunity to be successful, vet everybody in your circle. I'm not talking this to you, bro. I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? You 21 years old. And you working hard, and you gotta grind about yourself, and new niggas come in your life, man. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at them. What are they doing? Because you don't know. Not everybody have the same goals as you do. Right. Everybody has nearsighted. Everybody think about the next hour, the next pleasure. You know what I'm saying? The next thing distraction. You know what I mean? So when you're working hard, peep everything, bro. I can cut that out if you want me to, but I'm just saying, like. As a young person, because we're 30 years old, at this time, you know kind of what you got. You know what I'm saying? You know what you should be doing.
Right.
If you're 25 and you're already kind of speeding, you know what I'm saying? You're getting to the money. Anybody in your life, you need to look at like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Whereas not everybody's built like you who, like, you know what I'm saying, knows that at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Or like, Lee, I feel that about you. You kind of can vet people quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've had conversations about some people, like, you knew about that right away, even before, like, I knew about it. And I'm like that, too. But that's me kind of like this, my energy, though. It's kind of an energy thing. If I don't ride with it, I don't really rock with it like that.
You got to understand what they say, laws of attraction, right?
Yeah.
So you only going to go, you can, I ain't going to say judge, but you can read a person just off of
you can see
what they get, what you getting yourself into.
Yeah.
If that's not you, then you know exactly who that person is, like what they into. If you're not into it, then why would you drag yourself?
Some people ignore the red flags, bro. Like, even if like
everybody, a lot of people, majority of people ignore the red flags.
Majority of people ignore the red flags. Yeah. You peep it because it's quick. You know what I'm saying? The quick thing, you're overdoing. You're living your life. You're tunnel vision. Right. So you'll see that. You're like, well, I don't know what that was about. And then later on, you're like, oh, shit. I saw that 3 years ago.
Yeah,
no?
You see that in a lot of relationships, so like where it's like, oh, yeah, whatever. They were bad. I chose a bad person. But it's like, no, motherfucker. You knew from the beginning.
It's accountability,
you
bro.
You saw all the red flags.
You let me, your circle still on you.
Oh, shit. Getting it. Okay.
I'm talking in theory. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking through you.
Yeah, but the thing. Whew, shit. Okay. I don't want to break this bitch down because it's the truth. Everybody.
Once you say the same, then we got to take a quick break because I want to hear what you're going to say.
Everybody, like what you were saying, you know the red flags as a man or as a woman, and you can just like, I feel like people, like humans, it's just like how toxic you want to get. Okay. How deep do you want to get into this shit? Because we all know, like,
there's always levels.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
it's just all like,
big facts,
how deep do you want to get in with this individual when you know who you are? A lot of people don't know who they are, right?
Facts.
But it's certain things, like, it's kind of like they do, because it's certain things that maybe when they see a red flag, but they'll rub it off. But it's just like, when an individual see a red flag, then they know, like, I ain't like that. Yeah. Regardless if you know yourself or not, but like, I wouldn't do that. Guess what? I'm gonna give a motherfucker a pass. And I'm gonna keep digging it. You get to a point where it's just like, I feel like, nah, think about it, like, everybody toxic.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Because you will get yourself so deep into a situation, but you knew this shit, like you said, from the beginning.
Yeah, nah. And then you have to say.
Just think about it. Relationships, all that shit.
Then you have to be accountable for that.
She looking at you, she like, no, I don't like that. You looking at her like, no, I don't like that. You ain't saying nothing, but you just let it shit. You just run deep.
They go deeper.
And then everybody's just like in a sunken place. Now I got to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna get out.
You gotta snap your fingers out of that.
For real, you're just like, you're stuck. You're like, you're there. You're like, okay, how the fuck did I get in this situation?
How I get but the thing is, you be like, how I get myself in this situation?
When I knew I was getting in this situation.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's bro. When they say we create our own death, like everything that we do, bro, we have a lot of power.
We do.
What you focus on and what you think about will become reality. But if you forget what comes with that reality, you're going to end up in a fucked up situation. You know what I'm saying? And, all right, it might go there, but the last podcast brought up Tupac.
Right.
And as the last thing, because I got to take a break. I take a break soon. Okay. But Tupac wasn't really, he was from the life that he rapped about, but he was also an artist. And when you stamp your name in that life, especially like in different cultures that you're not fully aware of, you have to make sure you think about every avenue of that. You know, so if you're a big time person, you're stepping foot in any arena. You could be from this life and think you know about it. Check every exit. You know what I'm saying? That's any life. It's like even in college. You know what I'm saying? Even going to a new school. Make sure you take a step back and look at what you got going on. Right. Because you could step in some shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm going to take a quick break.
Hold on, wait a second.
Hold
on, wait a second. We talking about my man Tupac.
I'm going to let it go. But,
I get what you're saying.
Because he was an army brat. You know what I'm saying? He moved around a lot.
Right.
So, LA culture wasn't where he grew up in. You know what I'm saying? But no offense. No offense to any of
Well,
that.
let me go ahead and I'm not gonna say I'm the
I'm not a genius in Tupac either.
Yeah, but the thing is though, bro, we don't know what that man.
I don't know what that man knew. I'm saying that as well.
You know, sometimes when like me being an artist now, like you can paint a picture, but you can express it in any type of. We don't really know. Like that's what like with artists is or whatever. Like okay, like he didn't live that life or whatever, but he probably paint a picture as if he lived that.
I didn't mean it like that because I don't know what life he actually. No, I wasn't Tupac.
That's what I'm saying. So like we don't like, you know what I'm saying. Like so, I'm just because Tupac is obviously
he's a legend.
One of my like he's there. So I'm just going. I don't know the man from you know, but I just wanted to make sure. Hey Pac, if you listening to this, your spirit's around me.
Right. Shit. I meant no disrespect by that. But I'm saying like I think also when you have a certain level of accountability, you're older to your peers to make sure you're safe. And that's what I mean. So we're gonna take a quick break.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Money talking all about the bitch. Free my nigga Blak inside the kennel. Free my nigga Blak. Most these niggas rats do a little. Tag her from the back, snatch out extension. Come here. Swear I keep a lame nigga pissed. Okay. Be okay to wait.
Anyway, what's the next? What you got going on, bro? We gonna get back into it. Welcome to Just Rewind Podcast. We're back from our break.
Yeah. Pass that over to me. Appreciate you, bro.
So you still working? You got a video tonight, bro?
Yep. Video.
Man, how does it feel to be super like, bro? I know it's a good feeling to be super productive. But isn't the work fun? The work is fun. When you get in love with the work, everything else is kind of like whatever.
Bro, I say I like recording more than anything.
More than shooting videos? Yeah. You know I like being.
The thing is though, you gotta look at it like this. Before the video, what gotta come before the video?
Gotta make a song. You gotta make a song.
Gotta create.
Big facts.
You gotta create before you like everything else take off. But like I had to think about this shit. I had to put this shit together. Like Come on now.
Go ahead, bro. Keep talking, bro. Why you keep?
Does it work? All I'm
good,
asking
man.
if it's work.
Be good.
I'm also wondering, you hearing sounds on it?
It was your hand. I can't hear the pop, but you're fine.
Okay.
As long as
No,
it's
it's
your
this
hand, it's
thing.
not like the pop
Okay.
and the shit.
Yeah, but like I said, I like recording more than anything. It's gonna be recording or performing. The videos, like, don't get me wrong, those are fun because it be a vibe. Like, since we've been, like, you know, even been to some video shoots. Like, don't get me wrong, what the song is already created. It's just more so now I'm just giving the people of my swag, how I carry myself. It's more so like now you just fit what you saying in with who you really are. Now they listen, but when you put the image or however it's going, does it make sense or don't it? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think you need to have a visual though.
Yeah, you gotta have a visual. That's the hustle.
Unless well, it might be particularly in hip hop culture though too, right? There's other probably avenues where you
but I
need
guess
to,
everywhere.
You need to show your there's other like music genres you want to show your face.
Yeah. But what
Think
I'm
hip-hop.
understanding from you is like you prefer recording because I guess it's
That's a word. Right?
yeah less work compared to how much effort you have, how much more work you have to put into doing an actual video.
Yeah, like people ask me like, okay, like videos or performing. They be all like, are you nervous or are you? Don't get me wrong, like I might be, but I created this shit. I made the fucking in my words.
Yeah.
Are you nervous? How? I made this shit, and I seen this shit way before anybody else seen it. I seen it, so it's like, what am I gonna be nervous about? Because what I'm manifesting and what I'm thinking about is just it's so far ahead. Like the shit that's going on right now. Don't get me wrong, like. It's a blessing. It feels good to like see it
the
going.
train, it's moving.
But I thought about that shit years ago when nobody wasn't expecting it.
Right.
So I don't think nothing of it. Yeah, like what's happening right now? I created that shit 6 years ago, 6 to 8 years ago. Hell, since I probably was young, like before I actually was like, I'm gonna do this shit. Because I've been like trying to like. I don't know. It took time, but I'll always kind of like listen to music and be all like, man, do I want to do this? Or I might write something or I might do something. I never shared it to the people or whatever. But as I got older.
I knew you were a music guy. Bro, I used to play some music I didn't think you would know about. We played Bootsy Collins. You know what I'm saying? From Mob Deep, I go to play Temptation.
Yeah, Temptation.
He'd be that right there with me. And I knew he had a music family, so I kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. That's where it come from.
So, but I didn't really like realize that it was actually like he liked music. Probably with me too, though, right?
You got influence in your younger days before you actually started looking at music.
Me being young, okay. Me growing up, I had to listen to the blues, right?
Okay.
Because my pops, he's big into just
blues,
guitar. Yeah. But the thing is, I couldn't stand that shit. I couldn't stand it. Because the thing is, I couldn't stand it because I'm growing up in the 90s, right?
Right.
My household was blues, Coco Taylor, Bobby Blue Band, B.B. King, Muddy Waters. I'm listening to all of this, right? Johnny Guitar Watson. I'm listening to this. But it's just all like, damn, I gotta listen to this. But my cousins, like, I grew up, it was Tupac, Biggie, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like, I'm like, I want to listen to that shit. Twista, you know, I grew up in Chicago, so it's Twista, Crucial Comment. It's a lot going on. Nas, fuck else was out there at the time as I can remember. Shit, Too Short. I remember listening to Too Short when I was like, yeah.
Bro, I didn't know. My brother was like
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
And I'm over here listening to some blues. So I would have to go like, sometimes like I would have to go to my grandma's house or whatever to just lace me up on what this is what's going on right now.
Right on.
That shit is blues. I'm not trying to listen to that shit.
I have to say my music taste came from my big brother. You know what I'm saying? He was playing Bone Thugs and Harmony. He was playing E40. He was playing Too Short. Like, I listened to a lot of that shit, and that kind of made me spread out. Like, cause Michael Jackson was playing all the time in my house. 90s Michael Jackson in my house. 90s MJ, Tupac was always in my house. Biggie, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas was always playing. Mace coming up, he was bumping. So music has always been a big influence in my life too. But and then that's all we really became boys though. We playing all types of Rich Boy, all types of shit.
Yeah, through music.
You know what I'm saying? You put me, I'm gonna say you and my boy Bean, J Bean, shout out, put me on Wayne. Cause I like Wayne, but y'all really, you said nigga, man, put the Drought 3 in, bro. Listen to this shit. I was like, alright.
Wait a second, bro. You getting a little saucy at the.
What?
I think Drought 3 was.
No, Drought. It was
We had Dedication 2.
Drought 3 was 03?
You had Dedication. I can't put on what. At our time, we had the Carter.
Am I tripping?
The Carter 2.
What was the mixtape out
3.
2006?
We had
Dedication 2.
The Dedication. Yeah, Dedication 2 was probably one of the most Dedication.
So when did Drought 3 come out?
I don't know if I was around you with Drought 3, but I know the Dedication 2 for sure.
2005 was Drought 3.
The Dedications was popping so hard. Yeah, look, that's what we got internet for. The Dedications was popping so, like, Wayne at that time with the Dedication, it was Dedication 2.
So then what did Bean play for me? Because that was before Dedication 2.
The Carter? Or the Carter 2? Because I can't, yeah.
Okay, you're right. Drought 3 came out when I was in college.
Yeah, I wasn't around.
Yeah,
right. I was about to say I can't say.
I was lying to y'all. Drought 3
You
came
wasn't
out
lying. It was just
college.
like shit. I
was a freshman in college.
That's all I'm saying.
Cause I had been mistaken for Drought 4. That's on me. So I appreciate you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you clearing that up. Drought 3 came out when I was a freshman in college. So yeah. My bad. Dedication 2.
I know when I got
Dedication 2 was what we're talking about.
When I got to college, the music started to, well, obviously college, Wiz Khalifa, it was over with. He took over. Wiz took it over, and I don't give a fuck what nobody said. That nigga came in the game.
Wiz had a whole wave.
Everybody. If you didn't smoke weed, you was gonna
smoking weed. Goddamn, you was smoking weed.
His music made you want to smoke some.
That's why, because me and him linked up. Because he was in college, I was in college. My sophomore year. Your freshman year. That summer, we linked up. We're like, hey, man, play this shit. I said, I got something to play for you. And I played Wiz. And you're like, nah, play this. You played Studio Lovin'. And now, nigga, you would
Studio Lovin' is one of my favorite. Hey, look, that's crazy that you.
Bro, I remember
if anybody know, like, Wiz, my favorite songs. I'm going to play that shit.
And I was playing the one.
Studio Lovin'.
I was playing I played the one with him and Currency.
Right. Damn, that's crazy you say Studio Lovin', because Studio Lovin' is my favorite.
See, mine is the Currency, the first one, How High? That's my favorite mixtape even now. From
that shit crazy, bro. But like, yeah.
Certified trap nigga, yeah. Break a bitch for dollars, nigga, yeah. Came up from the bottom, nigga, yeah. Body full of narcotics, nigga, yeah. Fuck her when I want her, she say yeah.
Hang on, before real quick, since we still got the camera on Blak, you gotta let them know where they can find you.
Oh yeah.
You know what? You always do this.
Yeah.
Cause he don't be he just
goodbye.
Yeah, we gotta go.
It's dead. I'm dead
nah, but
too.
Honestly, you can find me. Best way to find me is on IG.
All right.
Facebook, obviously have it.
I'm
about to actually, you don't know, it's crazy. I gotta this year I have to. Was it TikTok?
Yep.
You just got
TikTok? Want my Twitter back. My Twitter that I had. I want to get back into that. I want to get my old account. I don't really.
What happened to your old account?
I just don't know the password to get in there.
Okay.
This is a struggle podcast.
And you can't. You obviously you don't remember what email you used or what.
It's an old, but
you can't get in that email either.
I don't even know that.
God damn! Oh, the layers.
Yeah, it's like but I don't even know. Like, can I call somebody? But like, hey man, this is me.
You could try to open up a ticket with Twitter, possibly, if you could try to prove, at least show some way that you were involved with it.
Fuck, man.
And get on Threads, bro.
Yeah.
Threads?
I'm not on that.
Because I was locked out of my SoundCloud for a minute. And
it's Twitter, but with Facebook.
I was locked out of my SoundCloud.
Man, bro, Facebook just so...
It's kind of dead, man. Everybody really
man. But I don't know, man.
I think Instagram's the way to go, honestly.
Yeah, IG me.
And TikTok.
Yeah,
at some point.
But IG me, I don't know.
All right.
I think IG.
You got any of your tracks on Spotify?
Oh yeah, he's got
Spotify.
Question, yeah. Are you gonna start putting some of the singles on it? Like, you got some good songs out there, bro. Like, you just ain't really put them like on somewhere people can listen to.
Yeah, I'm about to. I've been kind of a little stingy with the shit because I just like to move strategically. But I'm this year, I'm gonna just start put more shit out there because I have a lot of music. But then I just be listening to it and be all like, I look at it like that's the old, I was just starting, so it's just like I probably want to redo that song or I would have said this or that. But sometimes, it don't matter what I feel because if I was to put it out to the people, it's brand new to them. They don't know how I'm feeling or how I'm thinking. I can give you a song from when I first started. You will kind of see that. Like, maybe this some old shit, but it's still a turn.
No, I don't think you don't make bad music, bro, even when you first started out.
I appreciate
but
that.
But, it's gotten better.
But is you saying that because you know me? Or is you
I'm
saying
wondering that, too. That's a good thing to say.
The thing is, like, if you would listen to something, but you listen, because when I first started, you got to think from when I first started into where I'm at now, you can actually hear he growing.
That's
he
good.
Actually figured this. He figured out some pockets or something. Cause I listened to my old shit when I first started, and I just be like, damn, that shit crazy.
Lit, fresh,
how I'm just like,
yo,
that's good.
Hard though.
Yeah,
like I was coming hard, but it was just like,
keep it low key. That nigga, that shit
low
was,
key, bro. I
that
listen to low
shit
key.
was hard. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
bro.
but that's the thing. But if I would you gotta think if I was to record low key now, it wouldn't be different than when I recorded it.
Right.
So it's fun to actually listen to myself and be like, damn, like why you sound like. But the thing is, now I know how to play with my voice.
You know what's crazy?
My ad-libs.
I was thinking about that with this podcast. This is the first thing I've done where I can see growth in it. Not first thing, like second, sports obviously, and like I miss that feeling. It's like you need an avenue. Also like money. You know what I'm saying? Work, but you gotta see something as a man. I feel that you grow into. You're getting better at. And so, I think if you're someone out here trying to go work on your craft, you know what I'm saying? Because you are right, bro. You have definitely got better. The videos got better. You can see, you know what I'm saying? Because you're in it. You're doing it every day. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a podcast for our age, but also for young niggas too. Like, man, keep doing that shit, bro. Whatever you're doing, do it. And man, don't give a fuck what people say to you, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna work out. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna work the way you need to work it to, the way you need it to work for you. You know what I'm saying? So, man, anything else y'all want to talk about?
It looks like our camera's gonna die pretty soon. So
yeah, we over here. Man, I drink.
Hey,
way too much, man.
Hey, man.
It's time to call it a wrap, bro. I need to give me some food. So, hey, man, I appreciate y'all.
Man, appreciate y'all.
Hey, man, Blak, you're always welcome, man.
Yeah, man, thank you for coming
you're
through again.
Appreciate it.
Next time, we're going to do it at my crib. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, whatever we do, that's just where it's done. So
yeah, man. So, appreciate y'all. Until next time. Peace.
Peace.
Keeping shit in motion, motion, keeping shit in motion. Close my eyes, talk to God every day. Certified trap nigga on the phone, catching servicing. Niggas cap, they ain't really with the murdering. Never look at the price, I just purchase it. Motion, motion, motion. Keeping shit in motion, motion, motion. Keeping shit in motion, motion, motion. Keeping shit in motion. Motion, motion, motion. Keeping shit in motion.